This is the Avengers Endgame Perler bead pattern book. So it's spiral bound, and each page is a different pattern. And there are patterns on both sides. And most of these need these larger squares. So you can see that the squares line up just like that. So these are the Perler bead squares. And it tells you right here on top what colors you're gonna need and how many of each one if you wanna do it exactly the same. So this has so many really, really fun ones. What we end up doing at our house is we end up cutting these out so that more people than one at a time can be using the pattern book. So I wanted to show you this before we started to cut them up, but we have lots of Perler bead books, and this is a super fun one. It looks like a lot of pictures of faces of different characters, which is pretty cool. You see here, this one is actually not gonna end up being a full square. These are clear ones that you would leave with no beads on, so that's interesting. And this actually needs, it says right down here, it needs 2 large pegboards. So you would actually not lay this one on top. You would get 2 of these squares, and you can actually see the line here, and you would follow the pattern on your own. So this is sort of like a step up from the other ones where you can just lay the pattern on top. This one's gonna require that you look here and then transfer that knowledge to your actual pegboard. So that's kind of interesting. I like that it has sort of like different levels. And this one too, the 2 large pegboards. So that's pretty cool. I like that there's different hardnesses, that's not the right word, but ability levels of doing these. So that's pretty cool. This is a good book.